ladies. I didn't plan on doing a video today, but I was kind of thinking about how I might help some of you out. And they told me this at the funeral home when my husband passed away, and I'm presuming that they've told you this too, but just in case they haven't, there's money that FEMA is giving out. If your husband or anyone who passed away in your family, immediate family, I'm presuming, if they passed away from COVID or if it was COVID contributed, if there's anything on their death certificate that says COVID, they will pay for all the funeral and everything. I mean, they'll pay for if you have to you're taking people out to dinner after the funeral, or for flowers, for the grave site, opening and closing of the grave, memorial stone, everything to do with the funeral will be paid for by FEMA. They would, it's a over a $2 billion assistance from COVID that they're putting out. And they'll pay you up to $9,000 per funeral. So that of course includes everything, the casket, or if they was cremated, the hearse, everything concerning it. I don't care what it was. Keep every receipt you have. And now the death certificate does have to say COVID or contributed. Now, my husband's death certificate said Alzheimer's, and then next to that it said COVID, so that's all it needed to be. It doesn't have to be just COVID. You have to be the one who is responsible. If you're the one who's turning this into FEMA, you have to be responsible for these funerals. The costs that are coming to you. I have the phone number for you. It's 844-684-6333. And they're open Monday through Friday. So they'll tell you, I had a little more in here if I still have it on. Maybe some of the things that you're going to need. But if you go online, they will tell you too everything that you're going to have when they call you, like your social security number and so on and so forth. So I hope it helps somebody. I presume maybe the funeral home has already told you this. Now, my problem was, and you may have run into this too, I paid for his funeral ahead of time. I went to the funeral home. He had Alzheimer's. I could tell by looking at him he wasn't lying. It was not just the reason I did it was because he was bad, but I was trying to get him on Medicaid. And so I had to do a spend down. In other words, you had to spend so much, you couldn't have any money before they would help you. So that was one of the reasons I paid for his funeral ahead of time. But that came back to bite me in the where, because now they won't reimburse me. But I hadn't paid for, at the point, I had not paid for the gravesite, the memorial stone, or opening and closing. So that I will get reimbursed for. But I could have been reimbursed for all the funeral costs. So if you weren't like me and you hadn't paid ahead of time, they will reimburse you. But so wish you the best on that. And please let me know if that helps. And give FEMA a call and do it soon. Don't put it off. Okay, ladies, I hope that helps you. Bye-bye now.